सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। My dear students, I warmly welcome you all to the third semester. Let me introduce the textbook for you all. This is the textbook which we are going to read for the third and fourth semester this year. And the title of the book is Saraswati Sushama 2. In first year we had Saraswati Sushama 1 and this is Saraswati Sushama 2. And I would just like to introduce the topics which we have in our third semester. We have 5 units. In first unit we have Pravartatam Prakriti-hitaya Parthivaha, which has been taken from the drama Abhignana Shakuntala, written by the great poet Kalidasa. And also in second unit we have a prose piece, that is Shudraka Vaishampayana Yog Sambhashanam, which has been extracted from Kadambari, written by the great poet Bana Mahakavi. And also one more lesson called Ramadasaha, taken from Andhra Kavya Kathaha, written by Suryanarayana Shastri. And in third unit we have the lesson called Shishyanushanam, which has been taken from the Taittiriya Upanishad, and Brahma Shakti Gariyasi, which has been taken from Kenopanishad. And in fourth and fifth unit you'll have to read about some of the poets and their important works, and also you'll have some shabdas, just like you had Ajanta shabdas in first year. This year you'll be going to read shabdas of Halanta category and also some conversation in Sanskrit. Before I'm going to start with the third semester syllabus, I would like to begin with the lesson Shishyanushanam, which has been taken from Taittiriya Upanishad. I think you'll also have to be introduced with the new form of literature, that is drama, Drishya Kavya in Sanskrit this time, because in first semester and second semester you had only prose and poetry along with the grammar, and the grammar was inclusive of sandhis, samasas, declensions and conjugations. And this time you will have declensions of the halanta shabdas and also something about the poets and also their important works and dramatists and also shastrakaras. And one more important aspect of this syllabus is you are going to be introduced to a very great ancient text, that is Upanishad, which are called as the end of the Vedas, are called in another name of Upanishad is Vedanta. In fact, these ancient texts, they are dated back some thousands of years, and I congratulate you all for being so privileged that we are going to study the ancient texts to see their relevance in this present era. And today, as I said earlier, I would like to begin our new semester syllabus with the lesson titled Shishyanushanam, that is instructing the students by the teacher at the end of their education. And this Shishyanushanam has been taken from the Upanishad called Taittiriya Upanishad, which is most important Upanishad of the 10 Upanishads. I'll read the names of those 10 Upanishads, and before that, just I would like to throw some light on the word Shishyanushanam. Shishyanushanam means instruction given to the students at the end of education by the teacher. And this Shishyanushanam can be called as the convocation address in our modern academic scenario. But it's not an address to the graduate students by an unknown guest as it has been happening these days. Some unknown person comes from some other place and addresses the students who are about to receive their certificates after their completion of their education. And such a thing is quite different. We cannot even expect that it is the same teacher who has been imparting the education to them for all these long, long years. Now he is going to give them a final address, that is a convocation address, where they'll be asked to behave good students and to conduct themselves as responsible citizens in the society. And in those days, a teacher was not just to give lecture and leave the premises. In fact, he was the main mentor and also he was the benefactor and he was the light in their future life too. And with this, I'm going to read the Sanskrit part of the introduction given in your textbook. You please look at the textbook and all of you open the page 41 in your textbook. Vedokhilo dharmamulam smritishile cha tadvidam acharaschaiva sathunam atmanas tushtirevacha. It has been said that the whole of the dharma has its basis in Veda, and from that we learn so many things. And Vedas have been, which are called as Shrutis, have been followed by Smritis also, Smriti literature. And next comes Kavyas in order. And it's in this shloka which I have just recited. Vedokhilo dharmamulam smritishile cha tadvidam acharaschaiva sadhunam atmanah tushtirevacha. We have four sources of learning. One is Veda, the other is Smriti literature, and the other is by looking at the elderly people, how they behaved and how they conducted themselves in the society. And the last and the foremost is going according to the conscience of one, that is the consciousness of ourselves. धर्ममूलभूते वेदे प्रख्यातं काण्डद्वयमस्ति कर्मकाण्डः ज्ञानकाण्डः च इति. As I said earlier, Veda is said to be the utmost source of dharma, that is righteousness. What is righteousness? Which tells about what is right and wrong, how to discriminate between good and bad, and how to conduct ourselves in the society. Dharma, the word has been derived from the root dhara, that which holds you, that which sustains you, that which nourishes you, and that is called the word dharma. That is the meaning of the word dharma. Dharmaha dharayati iti, dharati iti, dharayati iti dharmaha. And that Veda which tells about dharma అది మధ్యలో ఆగిపోయింది ఎందుకు? పాజ్ దగ్గరకు వచ్చింది మళ్ళీ.